about functions and subroutines in cell scripting. But before we get started, if you have not already, make sure to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you never miss any of my future videos. Now let's jump right into functions and subroutines. So what are functions and what are subroutines? Right, so first in cell scripting, functions and subroutines are block of reusable code that can be called multiple times within a script. So they help in organize and modularizing code, so making it easier to understand, maintain and update. Get it? So first is functions. Say functions is a named block of code that performs a specific task. It can take arguments, execute a set of instructions and return a value if needed. So functions are defined using the function keyword or by simply declaring the function name followed by parentheses. So here an example of functions in cell scripting that calculates the square of a number. So first is square and this is your number, right? And echo the square of number is num is result. So in this example, the function square takes an argument number, calculate its square and prints the result. So to call the function, you can simply use its name followed by argument in parentheses. So square is 5. So the output will be the square is 5 is 25. 5 into 5 is 25. So subroutine. Next is subroutine. So subroutine in cell scripting are similar to functions but don't have a formal return value. So they are used to group a set of instructions that can be executed multiple times within a script without the need for arguments or a return statement. Let's consider an example of a subroutine in cell scripting that displays a welcome message. So welcome message and then echo welcome to the script. This is a subroutine and enjoy in scripting, right? So to invoke the subroutine, you can simply use its name, welcome message. Get it? So executing this code will display the following output. Welcome to the script. This is a subroutine and enjoy in script. Enjoy scripting. So subroutines are particularly useful when you have a set of instructions that need to be executed multiple times in different parts of your script, providing a way to avoid code duplication. So by utilizing functions and subroutines, you can structure your cell script in a more organized and modular way, enhancing readability and maintainability, right? So here is declaring and invoking function. So declaring a function. So to declare a function, you need to give it a name and define the action it should perform. So here an example of a function called greet that prints a greeting message, right? So first is greet and then echo hello, welcome to my script and then echo I hope you are having a great day. So in this example, the function greet is defined with the action to display a greeting message using the echo command. Get it? Second is invoking a function. So to use the function, you simply need to call it by its name. So here how you can invoke the greet functions from the previous example. So first is greet, right? So when you execute this code, the functions will be invoked and the greeting message will be displayed on the console. So hello, welcome to my script and I hope you are having a great day. So note that you don't need to provide any arguments when calling this function since it does not require any. So example is, let's consider a real-time example of a function called calculate average. So that calculates the average of three numbers and print the result. So first is calculate average and then local number 1, 2, 3 and then sum num1, num2, num3 and local average is sum by 3. So echo the average of num1, num2, num1, num2, it means number 1, number 2 and number 3 is average, right? So in this example, the calculate average function takes three arguments num1, num2 and num3 and it calculates their sum and divided it by 3 to get the average and then displays the result. Get it? So to invoke the functions, you need to provide us three numbers as arguments. So calculate average is like 10, 20 and 30. So executing the code will output the average is 10, 20 and 30 is 20. Get it? So by declaring the and invoking functions in your shell script, you can encapsulate reusable pieces of code, making your script more organized, modular, and easier to maintain. Second is passing arguments to functions. So passing arguments to function in shell scripting allows you to provide input values to the function, making it more versatile and reusable. So arguments can be accessed within the function to perform specific operations based on the provided values. So here an example of a function in shell script that adds two numbers, right? So add number, local num1, num2, right? And then sum num1 and num2 echo the sum num1 and num2 is this sum, right? So in this example, the functions add number takes two arguments num1 and num2. It calculates their sum, right? And prints the result. To call the functions and pass arguments, you simply provided the values within parentheses. So the add number is 5 and 7. So the output will be the sum of 5 and 7 is 12. Get it? So you can pass any number of arguments that to a function by separating them with spaces when calling the function. For example, my function is argument 1, 2 and 3. So within the functions, you can access the passed argument using the positional parameters 1 for the first argument, 2 for the second arguments and so on. So it's important to note that arguments are passed by value in shell scripting, which means that the function receive a copy to the argument's value rather than the original variable. So therefore modifying the arguments within the function won't affect the original variable outside the function. So using arguments in functions enables you to create dynamic and flexible scripts that can perform different operations based on the input values provided when calling the functions. So third and last one is returning values from functions. So returning values from functions in shell scripting allows you to obtain a result or data computed within the function and use it in other parts of your script. So here an example in easy to understand language is like, let's say you want to write a function that calculates the sum of two numbers and returns the result. So we can define the function as follows: sum num1 is this, num2 is this, and then result is num1 plus num2 and then echo print result, right? So in this example, the function sum takes two arguments num1 and num2. So it calculates the sum and stores the result in the result variable. Finally, it uses the echo command to output the result. So to retrieve the returned value from the function, you can assign the function call to a variable. For example, result sum 5 and 3. So echo the sum is result, right? So in this code, the function sum is called with arguments 5 and 3. So the returned value, the sum of the 5 and 3 is assigned to the result variable. Then the value is printed with the echo command. Get it? So the output will be the sum is 8. So by returning values from functions, you can perform complex calculation, data processing, or any other operations within the function and used to result in different parts of your script. And this helps in keeping your code modular and allows for better code reuse. So thank you all for watching this video. To quickly recap, we discussed in this video is returning values from functions and passing arguments to the function, and next one is declaring and invoking functions, and last one is functions and subroutines, right? So hopefully you find the information useful and learn something new. If you have any questions or would like to share your thoughts, please leave a comment below, and don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more content like this. We appreciate your support and look forward to seeing you in the next video. Take care and have a fantastic day.